We're going to simplify these basic trigonomic expressions using basic trig identities. And the way I'm going to do this section, the way I'm going to do it is by writing everything in terms of sine and cosine. So I'm going to write cosine of theta times tan is y over x, and that's just sine, because sine is your y, cosine is your x. And you want to put that over 1 if you want to, and that cancels. So we're left with sine of theta. Similarly, I'm going to write this one as sine of theta and write this in terms of sine and cosine. So this is cosine of theta over sine of theta. These cancel, and you're left with cosine of theta. All right? And the next one is this one. So I'm going to write these in terms of sine and cosine. This is 1 over sine squared, and tan squared is sine squared over cosine squared. So these two will cancel, and your answer is 1 over cosine squared, which equals secant squared. And this one, let's see if I wrote this one down right. So this has, no, I didn't. This should have a cube here. Alright, so secant is 1 over cosine. So I'm going to write cube here. Cotan is cosine over sine, so we have the cube to put in also. So I cross those two out. And they're supposed to be cubed. And this is going to be 1 over sine cubed of theta. And this equals cosecant cubed of theta. Okay? And this one, I'm going to write everything in terms of sine and cosine. So this is going to be cosine of theta over sine of theta. And this is 1 over sine of theta. And this one is sine squared over cosine squared. Now basically I could rewrite this one as cosine theta over sine squared, because there's 2 of them there, times sine squared over cosine squared. Well, this cancels. We have 1 cosine here and 1 here, so this goes into this 1 time. You put the 1 there, so that's 1 over cosine of theta, which equals secant theta. Because remember, cosine is x, so that's 1 over x. Now, the same thing's going to happen here. We're going to have, well, I don't know, we have sine of theta, and this is 1 over cosine. And this is cosine squared over sine squared. So basically, let's see what we get. I'm going to put this over 1. Cosine goes into cosine squared once. Oh, so that's just 1 of them, sorry. And then this one goes into sine squared 1 time. So we get sine theta. So basically we get cosine of theta over sine of theta, and this equals cotan of theta. So this is x over y. And that's all. The next ones we're going to simplify have to do with the Pythagorean identities. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.